They're similar in a lot of ways. They run similar route concepts, some of the same type of deep play action stuff that are designed to work with their play action to get deep routes that are very similar to SU's. Where they differ is they'll get a little bit bigger. They'll get into 12 personnel, 21 personnel, 22 personnel, try and run the football a little bit more power and pro style type running, a little bit more downhill, whereas SUU primarily stayed in 11 personnel and worked, their zone series with slants, reading the defense and giving it on zone or passing it.
Yeah, Southern Utah basically abandoned the run.
Yeah, and the kids did a great job of knocking out the run. I mean, they rushed 29 times, I think, for 29 yards. And so that's what was a big difference in the second half. We knew that, hey, we don't need to. They're going to abandon the run, like you said, and we got to stop the pass. So we were able to mix in some coverages and do some stuff that helped us be able to play a little better in the second half.
I can't pronounce their quarterback's last name. What have you seen from him? What does he do good? Because I know he's a transfer.
Yeah. He does a good job in the pocket. He's pretty athletic. He can run. So if he has a window, he can run. He's taken a few the distance in passing game, and it breaks down, and then he'll run the football. But he wants to pass first, and so that's what makes him good as well. He goes through his progression. He does a good job of getting the ball to his receivers, especially their number 3 receiver. They have Dimitri. He does a good job in their system, and they try and get him the ball a lot. And he's a pretty dynamic receiver.
Coach wants you guys to get after the quarterback more. Like I said, you're second in the league, but so you're just not getting to him enough, often enough. And how are you getting better at hitting the quarterback and sacking?
Yeah, there was. I thought there was a lot of times in yesterday's game that the blitz didn't turn out to be a sack, but they hurried the quarterback and they sped up his clock, made him throw some bad balls and stuff like that. So our pass rush is there. It just got to be a little bit more consistent. I think the frustrating part for us is when it all breaks down and we have guys to make the tackle, and then that we don't capitalize on that, and the play gets extended, and then coverage is difficult to not have a breakdown. And so those are the areas that we can improve in the most, and then just being sound where we need to be in terms of our collapse in the pocket, not leaving lanes for him to run and throw through.
The bipolar nature apparently of the safeties, what does he mean by that? Because obviously you coach him and you know more intimately.
Yeah, no, the safeties are doing a good job. I love those kids. It's easy to, when something breaks down, that's they're kind of on an island. So when a deep ball happens, it's easy to point the finger at them. I think that they could have done a much better job in some of those deep ball situations, but it also comes from getting better reroutes and then having a little bit better communication. So it's all stuff that can be cleaned up. It's not like they don't have the ability. They're doing a great job. Both Tyson and Cody are in the top 3 in DBs. In tackles, they're tackling much more efficiently and doing a much better job with that. We gotta eliminate the big play in the passing game, which was relevant in last week's game. Was kind of the bad, and kind of the part that left a bad taste in your mouth. Because all those big plays led to a score or were a score. And there were things that shouldn't have happened, just kind of a breakdown, whether it was from one person or communication, but stuff that's fixable, but yet needs to be fixed.
those two, they come away for 24 tackles against Southern Utah. So I expected the big play, because it's not always them. I know that wheel route, I saw the guy chasing them down. So I don't know if that's on the safeties. It's sort of a team thing.
Yeah, it is. I mean, there could have been better communication there, and I kind of put that one on Cody just because it's not his responsibility, but he could make that right. He could make it right by seeing that the linebacker didn't bump out and run with the wheel. So we got to see that, and so it's stuff like that kind of quickly can snowball and look like, well, the safety blew the coverage. And yeah, I put it on them. I put a lot on them because I'm the coordinator, and I feel like they should play at a high level and be in the right place and make people right. That's part of their job as the safety, is to make people right. And so I expect a lot from them, and we have kind of a high standard for them. So they're playing well. They're doing a good job.